Hello, good evening. My project is CRM application to manage them all. Let's see how I build this project. The first one is Salesforce. In Salesforce, the first content is why we are using the Salesforce. And we are using Salesforce for small app because it lets us build the app quickly without a lot of complicated coding, and this is user friendly interface makes it easy for everyone to use, and the analytics tool helps us make smart decision based on data. Next we have to create the developer account. For creating developer account, first we go to this link and click on and fill the details as follows: name, last name, email, role, company, postal code, country, etc. And we have to verify the mail and change the password. Next we have to do the remaining steps. The next step is to create the custom objects. First we have to create the tenant object. For this we go to the Salesforce home page and we have to click on setup page, and we have to go for object manager. And I have already created the one. The name should be the tenant object name should be as follows. um, Label name as tenant. Here I already created it, so we have to check it. Here it is. And then we have to create the same like we have to create for list tracking object and tenant issues. I already created it, so we have to search it here. This is for tenant issue, and another one for list tracking. Here it is. We have created the one object, that's all. And the next step is create a custom tab for tenant object. For this we have to go to the same home page. Here we search for tabs. Here it is. Go for it. Look here, I have created custom tabs for tenants, tenant issues and tenants tracking. Here it is. I already created it, that's all. And the next step is we have to create tenant fields on tenant object. For this we have to go for click on this gear icon, click on setup, and now here search for tenant. Sorry, we have to go for object manager, and here we in the quick find font we have to type tenant. Here it is. We already created that, so we have to go to it, and here we click on fields and relationships. Now click on new. We already finished that step. We have to create data types like phone, like PAN card number, phone number, registered license number. We have already created it. For the same steps we have to create for list tracking object and tenant issues. We already finished that. And the next step is create the lightning app. For this we have to go for a same setup page, and in the quick find part we have to search for app and click on app manager. Now click on new lightning app and create a app name like smart mall. I have already created the one. Here it is. In the smart mall app we have to navigate some items to select a list like tenant list trackings and tenant issues. We already created the object. We have to select these three objects and we have to save this one. And the next step is to we have to inserting records in tenant object. For this we first move to record insertion, inserting records in tenant object. First we have to click on app launcher and search for tenant object. Here it is app launcher, search for tenant object. Here it is, so click on it. I already created 10 name list. First we have to enter name, valid phone numbers and details, date of registration, email id, etc. And then same like this we have to create 10 tenants records. The same step is followed for both inserting records in list tracking object and inserting records in tenant issues objects, etc. Have a look at this. Like here in app manager, tenant issues. In tenant issues I have already created the 9 ones, and also for uh, list tracking object. Here it is for list tracking object. So I have already created this one, and the next step is to create flows. Create a record triggered flow on tenant object. For this first we have to click on setup flow, click on new flow, select record triggered flow. Like, one second. For create record triggered flow on tenant object we have to click on setup. Here we have to search for flows. Here it is, click on it. Click on new flow and create a select record triggered flow. I have already created that one. So I have already created that one. So the next step is to create a schedule flow on release management. For this we have to go for same like previous steps, and we have to enter field as end date position, choose object as unconditioned value, date less than operator, etc. We have to click on save and enable it. Next step is Apex triggers. In Apex triggers, we have to write Apex triggers and email if the tenant has no paid 50% total rent. For this, we have to first click on gear icon. Click on developer console. I already created the three tenant triggers handling Apex, tenant scheduled and tenant triggers. Here it is. I have already created list trigger tracking, tenant triggers. That's all. And then now we go for the next step is here it is. We already created and we check this one. So the next step is asynchronous Apex. In this Apex we have to schedule the Apex. We have to delete the tenant records monthly whose status of person is closed. I have already deleted that one, and I have to create a class name tenant schedulable, and I have execute this code in developer console like I already shown before. That's all, and we have to save this code. And the final step is to create reports and dashboards. For this, we have to create a report for lease management records. We have to create a report for tenant records, and we have to create a report for tenant issues records. I already created three of them. Um, I already created. It is on mall reports. I already created these three, and the final step is to create a dashboard. We have to create a dashboard. I already created all the one. First we have to go for our launcher. Click on smart mall. Here it is. Click on it. Here it is. We have to create tenants. Lease trackings are here, and tenant issues are here, and reports for three objects are here. Lease report. Here it is, and a report for issue is here, and reports for tenant detail is here. Here, that's all. And the final step is to create dashboard for both objects, and we have to show some diagrams like here it is the output. December dashboard. Here it is. I have created this one dashboard for record, issue report, lease report. That's all. Here is the final. I got the final output. Thank you.